When the official report came out from Jamb concerning the performance of students that wrote Jamb in 2024, we got to find out that 70% of students scored less than 200 in Jamb 2024. And if you are watching this video and you're preparing for your Jamb 2025, just grab your pen and paper and jot down all these valuable tips I'm going to be dropping in this video, because in this video I'm going to give you valuable tips that will not just help you score high in 2025, but it will help you score high and get your dream course as you are preparing to write your Jamb for this year. If you are coming across my channel, my name is Basi Ejoba. I'm a 400 level student in the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science, and in my channel I help students level up their academic game. So if you love content like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so I can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this, and so that you can also help me grow. And just like I've said in this video, I'm going to give you helpful tips that will help you score up to 300 in your Jamb in one sitting. This is not a bragging right, or this is not something that I'm just putting out there, but I'm telling you that can score up to 300 when you watch this video to the end, because I share this tip to my students who wrote Jamb in 2024, and some of my students are currently studying medicine and surgery in the University of Calabar. That is Derek, who scored up to 312 in his exam. That was for 2024. I have others who also in schools of studying nursing science in the University of Calabar also, and others who are in school of nursing, and others in medical laboratory science. So all the tips I drop in my videos are stuff that I gotten from real life experience. And number one of the tips I will drop here is that you have to understand the Jamb exam structure. You don't just rush to write an exam you don't know the structure of how the exams is going to look like. A lot of students don't even know subject combination of their various courses they will be applying for in their Jamb for 2025. A lot of students don't even know that they have to even combine courses. You understand? It was surprising when I got to ask some students. I was surprised. She told me she's going to apply for medicine. She has a dream of studying medicine in the university, and I asked her the various course combination for medicine. I got to find out that she was telling me mathematics in medicine. That is where I knew that she's getting it already wrong. Understand? For you to be able to start excelling in your Jamb even before writing the exam, you must understand the structure of the exam. You have to know first of all that English is compulsory for all students, whether you are applying for mechanical engineering, whether you are applying for medicine and surgery, whether you are applying for law, whether you are applying for any course of your choice. You have to know that English language is compulsory. Understand? English language plus 3 other courses. So if you are applying for courses like medicine, which subsequently I will drop subject combination for various courses. If you are applying for course like medicine, it is appropriate that your English, which is compulsory, you combine it with your physics, your chemistry, and your biology, making it 4 courses. You also have to know that total exam mark for Jamb is 400. That means each of these courses carries 100 marks, and for you to be able to excel, to score up to 300 in your Jamb in 2025, then you must be able to score at an average 75% in each of these courses. That means out of 100 you are supposed to have at least 75 correct in each of it. The second on the list is that you have to study smart, not hard. You understand? Because there's an adage that says if it is by hard work, then that man at the park filling the buses, or that man at the market carrying cement will have been the world richest man. But it doesn't work that way. Now what the main thing is to be able to be smart. That is the main thing. It's the ability to be smart when you want to write your Jamb exam. You must be able to know that Jamb is not like every other exams you have been writing. You get? You have to know that Jamb is not like every other exams you have been writing. Jamb work with the syllabus, and getting your syllabus is one of the smartest move you will make if you are planning to write Jamb in 2025. So by studying smart is that you have to get your timetable. Understand? You have to get your own personal timetable if it is like that, and you also have to get your syllabus, because it is not about how much you have covered, it's how much you have understood in those courses. You understand? So by getting your Jamb syllabus will be really helpful. And also past questions are as important as any other thing. Understand? If you are studying for your exam you must be able to get your past questions, which will really help you excel in your Jamb. Understand? Because there is a format Jamb sets their questions, and Jamb like repeating past questions. So for you to be able to excel greatly in your Jamb is that you have to cover at least 10 years topics in Jamb. Understand? That's 10 years past question in Jamb to the current year. That means you have to study probably from 2010 to 2024, or 2012 or 2013 to 2024. That was the last year past question, for you to be able to know the nature of your own exams that is in 2025. The third is that you have to create a timetable that works. Understand? I cannot create a timetable for you. I can only give you tips that will enable you create a helpful timetable. For you to excel greatly in your Jamb is that you have to be truthful to yourself. You must create a timetable that works. If you're a nighttime reader, then you need to maximize your nighttime. If you're a morning reader, you have to maximize your morning hours. You understand? Don't follow your friend because your friend is studying in the afternoon. You are not an afternoon reader. You want to follow your friend and start studying in the afternoon. Understand? You have to understand yourself and be truthful to yourselves. So when you are creating a timetable for your study, then you must create a timetable that works. A timetable that will give you the time to study freely. And when it gets to that time, always make sure you block out time for your study. If you're an evening reader, then you have to block out at least 4 hours daily for your studies and be truthful and dedicated to it. The fourth on the list is that you have to master time management. Now, time management in Jamb is everything, because your exams is basically for 2 hours. You're answering 400 questions in 2 hours. So you have to be able to understand the concept of time management. For you to be able to understand this concept of time management is that whenever you are practicing your past questions, you can decide to time yourself and give yourself 1.5 seconds. That's 1 minute 5 seconds for every question. Understand that you are supposed to answer in your exam. If you continue doing it like that during your practice time and you get to the exam hall, you are not going to feel anxious, or you are not going to feel tense. You understand? Because you already know that this is how it is going to be, and you're already prepared to face it that way. The fifth is that you have to use recommended textbooks and resources. Just like I've said, in Jamb, you don't study hard, you study smart. You must be able to get the recommended textbooks that you are required to use for your studies. Understand? So there are some textbooks that currently it is not here, but in my next video I will show you those recommended textbooks, like New School Physics, which I know, Essential Chemistry, which I also know, and it seems also Modern Biology, which I will bring them out here, and I will show you these recommended textbooks and how you can also get them in soft copy if that is the case. And also the recommended literature textbook for English language is the Life Changer, that is for 2025. So make sure you study the Life Changer. Don't go and study last day at avocados or sweet 16 and you say you are preparing for Jamb 2025. It doesn't work that way. The sixth is that you have to focus on your weak point. You are the one that knows yourself. You understand yourself. You know what is your weak point, and you are the only one that knows how to tackle it. So if you are not good in mathematics, probably you are not good in quadratic equation in mathematics, make sure you give emphasis on your weak points. Not that you dwell totally on it, but just try and try to work on your weak point. If you know you are not good in comprehension in English language, try to give some time on it. Make sure your weak point will not be a weak point on the day of exam, even though it will give you some problem, but make sure it doesn't give you a major challenge on the day of your exam. The seventh is that you have to develop the right exam day strategy. Understand? If your exam is tomorrow, understand, you have to start if your exam is tomorrow and you enter the hall, or let's assume the exam is today and you enter the hall and you are giving your system, you input your Jamb rank number, and you want to start the exams. It is important that you start with the difficult ones, because when you start with the difficult ones, it keeps you challenged. At that particular time, you are agitated and you are challenged to keep answering. But the thing is that you don't have to dwell on those difficult ones for a long time. If you get to find out that you are not good in mathematics, it's important that you start with that maths, so that at least you'll be able to cover up. And in the ones that you are not able to answer, it's important that you skip them. Understand? skip them, continue with the rest. When you are through with all the questions, you can now come back to it and start answering them and checking out the ones that you are yet to answer. The eighth, which is the last on the list, is that you have to keep your mind and body sharp. If your exam is tomorrow, you have to give yourself at least 7 hours of sleep. Please avoid that temptation of using social media or being on Facebook a day to exam. Like, let's assume um, you are writing exam today and in the morning you're on Facebook. You understand? Just try to avoid that temptation at that particular time. Understand? Give yourself this rest. If you are someone that loves workout, just go and push up and don't overstress yourself. You understand? Give yourself um give yourself rest, remove every form of tension, because when you are anxious, you understand, it will make you more tense. And also, what will cause you to be more tense is that you have to avoid last minute cramming. If there's anything that you should avoid on the day of the exam, it's last minute cramming. You understand? Avoid last minute cramming because it's going to make you anxious. Be okay with the ones that you have studied at that particular time. Have faith in yourself, go into the hall and believe that you'll be able to smash your Jamb 2025 and come out with flying colors. So this is the 8 tips that I believe will be very helpful for you to smash your Jamb in 2025. The first I spoke about is understanding the Jamb exam structure. The second is that you have to study smart, not hard. The third is that you have to create a timetable that works. The fourth is mastering time management. The fifth is using recommended textbooks and resources. The sixth is focusing on your weak point. 7 is developing the right exam day strategy. And 8, keeping your mind and body sharp. With focus, dedication and sacrifice, smashing your Jamb 2025 up to 300 and getting admission to study your dream course is achievable. If you love this video, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so that you can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this. And please don't forget to share this video to your friends so that they can come here and get value. And in turn, I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. And please, to show this video to a larger audience, don't forget to hit on the like button, because when you hit on the like button, it's going to tell the YouTube algorithm that a lot of people are loving this video, and the algorithm will be left with no choice than to show this video to a larger audience. Until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you are unique, and always remember that you're a pace setter, and I really love you. Thank you.